Hello everybody, welcome, so great to see you today. In this video, I like to talk about being in love with your life, every minute of it. And I was driving home today from work, and boy, is it hot outside. And I was thinking, does ice cream sound really good? And I was contemplating what type of ice cream I can get. Well, the thought of Thrifty's ice cream came in mind, and I stopped by, and what brings a big smile on my face? Thrifty's ice cream. It's so nostalgic for me. And I encourage you, whatever you do in your life, think back and reminisce on what brings a smile on your face. Anything that is just blissful. Even my son made a playlist of all of my fun high school songs, and I just turn it up in my car driving. It is fun. Here is a little scoop of Thrifty's ice cream. I will enjoy. So nostalgic. And in this video, we can get so caught up and so serious in our everyday life, or just humdrum living robotically and subconsciously, and not even like experiencing life to the fullest. But I encourage you in this video, take on the opportunities and let's change our mindset to really enjoy this life to the fullest. And the root of joy is just cultivating and having the heart of gratitude. And it says numerous times in the Bible to renew our minds. What we focus more on, we give our energy to, we will just exude and just attract all that we just give our energy to. It takes the same amount of mindset and energy to either be miserable or to produce more happiness and joy in our lives. Well, I like to share a quote by Alan Watts. He's a philosopher. And we're talking about, just the fears in our life, all the uncertainties, the unknowns. Life just throws us so many curveballs. And how do we respond to all of this? We could just like cave in and just, respond and retreat back in our shell and afraid. What if you were to lose all your money all of a sudden, financially? What if somebody just end their life, either intentionally or by illness or sickness, they passed away? What about if your children, your adult children, stop talking with you? You are just estranged from them. What about if work just shut down or they just laid you off suddenly? No heads up, no notice. We can get so caught up in the seriousness of life. And in this video, I just want to remind you who and whose you are. A believer, a child of God. Remember that you are the king, you are his daughter, you are his prince. We inherited his DNA. All of the good things are already given to us. But the enemy, he wants to steal our joy. He wants to make us confused, full of chaos and so many negative things. He wants to distract us, pull us away, tempt us in different things that we know is not good for us. Let us be reminded to walk the path of righteousness today. And in the center of God's will, that is the safest place to be. But any of the fears that we have, or any of the problems that we've come across, or any crises, let us learn to see it as opportunities that we get to experience in our life. Just change up our mindset. And here's a quote from Alan Watts I'd like to share with you. And it says, "The only way to handle danger is to face it. If you start getting frightened of it, then you make worse because you project onto it all kinds of bogeys and threats which don't exist at all. Whenever you meet a ghost, don't run away. because the ghost will then capture the substance of your fear and materialize itself out of your own substance. It will kill you eventually because it will take over your own vitality. So then, whenever confronted with a ghost, walk straight into it, and then it will disappear. So when we face our fears and walk straight into it, all the fears of the unknown will disappear. And God says numerous times in the Bible to be strong and to be courageous. Have not fear. I will go with you wherever you go. I will walk alongside of you. I am here to instruct you in the way you go every step of the way. The lamp of his word will guide you through. And again, let us just cultivate the heart of gratitude. That will give us instant joy, instant bliss. And if we change our mindset again, instead of facing all our problems and our woes in life, let us change our mindset and say to ourselves, we get to do this. We get to do that. You know, some of you know I've been having my shoulder problems, my rotator cuff tendonitis tear. It finally healed up, being off of work for 3.5 months. Now I'm dealing with my small bone spur, so it's hard for me to lift up my arms still, and how challenging the ups and downs it is to be a hairstylist and work. But I love my work with a passion. It is the right fit for me. So even though I may struggle sometimes and I feel so limited in the blockage of my bone spur from doing and moving my arm as swiftly as I like it to, I have my mindset driving to work. Yay, I get to go to work today. I get to see all my wonderful, beautiful customers. I get to create and enjoy my craft. I get to do this and that. So instead of complaining and having that mindset of, oh no, what was me? You know, why this, why me, why that? Again, let us be challenged to change our mindset and say, I get to enjoy living here in California, enjoy this beautiful weather. I get to eat yummy food. Just change your mindset. That is your challenge today. From when you feel yourself wanting to complain, rather say, I get to. And again, the root of joy is having gratefulness. So again, when I was driving home and it was so hot and I was craving some ice cream, I thought of Thrifty's ice cream. And they used to be 10 cents back in my middle school days. Now for a single scoop, instead of 10 cents, it's $1.99. Oh, wow. But I'm so glad they still have it around. It's been around since 1940, and it sure did bring a smile on my face. So let us look and ponder and be nostalgic. Think of anything in your past that was so good, so yummy, hearing good music, seeing good friends, eating yummy food. Think of a good, funny story and experience that happened to you that would just give you a little chuckle, a little smile, a laugh today. And that'll help to make your body, your mind, your spirit feel better, and help to get you more centered. For the joy of the Lord is your everyday strength. And do not allow the enemy to steal your joy. Again, like Alan Watts said, face the ghost and don't run from it, but rather walk right into it and it will dissipate and disappear. So face your fears. Remember, you are a child of God. God said, be strong, be bold, courageous. Fear not, for I will go with you wherever you go. And I like to close with you this Bible verse. And it says here in Ephesians 5:15-17, it says, be careful how you walk and live out your life, not as unwise, but as wise, making most of your time, because the days are evil. Do not be foolish, but understand the will of the Lord. Be wise on how we make decisions and alert to opportunities. Recognize your opportunities. Remember, we get to do this, we get to do that. Let us find the joy of the Lord and cultivate a heart of gratitude. Face our fears, whatever it may be, and just always think on all things good. Let us renew our minds each and every day because we get to live this life. Enjoy every minute of it. God bless you. I hope I brought some type of value to your heart and your spirit today. Goodbye.